Alright, hello viewers, and welcome to a slightly different stream tonight. Starting a bit late this race, which is 100% my fault actually. Got home, went for a little nap, and I suppose I just never woke up. But yeah, it's whatever, totally my fault, so sorry about that. But anyway, we're finally here. Season finale, SWE season number 2. We're here at France with only about 9 or 10 drivers in the lobby, so yeah, it's going to be a little bit empty, but hopefully we should have an exciting race, or at least not a very boring one. So the plan for this one is that there is none. Considering I woke up 15 minutes ago, had no intention of driving, I've had no practice. I'm not using that as an excuse, but I am saying that in case I do terribly, then it's alright. So yeah, I've got 2 sets of ultra soft tyres. I'm not sure what the pit strategy usually is. I'm not sure if ultra soft tyres are going to be too soft and then I end up having to do a 2-stop or whatever, but we'll just roll with it. But like I said, I do only have 2 of them, so I'm just going to do about say 10 to 30 minutes of lap time just purely on this set, and then I'm going to head back to the garage, put on my only other set of ultra softs, and then we'll go for one last blast at the end of qualifying, and then obviously hopefully we'll get as high up the grid as possible. But in terms of this track, I don't think I'm that bad. I should be alright. It's track limits that I really seem to struggle with, I think, especially at turn 1 and things like that. But yeah, I'm not expecting a great result, but we'll see how we get on. So nobody behind us, we're just going to get as much space to the car ahead as possible. I'm not expecting to get my fastest lap of the session in the next 5 minutes or so anyway, but let's go. Bit wide through there. So one thing I'm terrible at is trying to focus and speak at the same time, so you'll see that invalidated laps, you'll see that during the race and things like that, I'm really not going to be speaking that much at all, apart from maybe when I've got a little bit of free space on the track, but I'll do what I can. A bit oversteer there, caught it though, a little bit wide I think into that corner. That was too bad. This corner is another one that I struggle with. Just can't seem to quite get it right, and then on the brakes into the last corner I also don't feel very confident. But, usually I'll seem to get into a little bit of a flow as the race goes on and start to get the hang of things, and then I'll feel more comfortable just getting it all over the track. But anyway, not validated lap time this time, a little bit wide through there. A little early on the brakes there as well, but wide again. And down the back straight. I'm not sure what any of the corners are called actually. Yeah, usually I just have a track map sitting on my computer, so I can just call out the names of the corners when I need to. But right now I don't, and yeah, it's not a big deal anyway. Pushing all the way down to 2 there. 3 is probably the best gear. Oh no! Last corner. We're going to have a little cooldown lap now. What our tyres looking like? Not very good for qualifying, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll probably have another minute and a half per lap. We'll probably have just under 10 minutes left in the session. While I'm on that outlap, I'm going to quickly set up the stream. You'll notice that actually at the start of every stream roughly there'll be a big long pause where I just don't say anything, and it's because I have to really quickly put on, because I'm streaming from PS4, I can't do anything like thumbnails or anything like that, all the board and stuff, so I need to quickly set them up on the computer once the stream starts. So that's quite annoying, but yeah, I just need to quickly kind of fly through it and hope that I put everything in right, but looks good. I think that's all fine. Yeah, I can't be bothered. That's a problem for future Alba to solve. Right. So still don't have any battery, so that's fine, because I was on pause all the time. Go for another cooldown lap. Just use as much brakes as possible because that's what gets the energy. It's probably quite annoying to watch. I apologise for that. So see at the top left that Melito and the McLaren is actually on the sauce right now, and that is worrying to me because that's kind of setting off alarm bells saying that I'm not on the right tyre compound right now, and there's Storm on super softs, so I don't think the ultra softs are what, I don't think they're the best option in terms of race strategy. Actually, when I'm saying that, I'll have to check the weather when we get back to the garage to see that it's not raining or anything. Get the energy up. Just kind of get up to a decent speed and just slam on the brakes.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
There you go, battery is full and we are a go. We're gonna let this guy pass first. Oh, never mind. Not good at all, but it does for now. Still going right through there. No. So we're in third right now. Storm is beating us on a harder compounded tyre, so there's definitely time to be gained. I just hope that my 1 lap pace is good enough for the end of the session.
We've only got 2 laps laps of fuel left. Didn't catch that. Say again.
I'm gonna really go for it this lap. I've only got half battery, but I'll probably get my lap invalidated. Lap invalidated. We don't actually have enough time to go for this flying lap and an out lap if we want to get our last run in on a new set, so it doesn't really matter. We don't even have enough fuel either, so... Oversteer right through there. Back end does not want to stay where it is. Into pits we go. We'll get a quick check of the weather forecast and then we'll go for our final run. Do 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 do.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 30.8.
Oh, there is rain towards the end of the session. I don't know why it said like that, but there's a bit of a shower at the end of the race actually, so I think our tyre compound problem is solved. Maybe. Probably not. How many? We only get one lap in, so just put the least amount of fuel in the car. New tyres, I definitely don't want to mess any of this up. New tyres, blah blah blah. All good, let's go.
Car leaving.
I feel like I'm definitely at a disadvantage using this cockpit cam compared to like whatever this is, above cockpit cam, helmet cam, whatever. Because you can't, when you're in the, I'm not sure for the other camera, but in the cockpit cam you can't see the apex at turn 1. Try and look out. Actually, I'm gonna see if you can see it from here. Nah, not really. Because I always feel like, obviously you're going to see less, but yeah, you're always going to see less, but I always feel like maybe the amount less you see, if that even makes sense, isn't very much of a difference. But this was just always the camera that I used in pro season. Like 2015 or 16, whenever that was the main thing. I just feel like it's so much better. I feel like this is more of a, it's more kind of competitive, I suppose, whereas this is really just kind of like for fun sort of camera. I'm not sure. But yeah, obviously more people use the main kind of default camera option, which is fine. Right, so we're in third place just now. I'm not sure what the difference is to the fastest driver, but we'll see.
The fastest lap of the race so far is a 1:29.8.
129.8, so we're looking at a 1 second improvement here. Let's go. I'm really worried that I cut this first corner and it's over before it even begins, but we're just going to have to go for it and cross our fingers. We're already a 10th up. Not good at all, but it does. Keeps us safe. Now we can really push. Go, go, go. Three tenths up. Not terrible. Oh, I'm being too cautious. Purple sector there. That corner cut. Oh, how did I not get invalidated? Here goes. 4 tenths in this one corner, let's do it. I should get a second place. Yeah, it does. Second place then. So 1/10 just ahead of pole. Tyre compound is kind of a mix, half and half on ultra soft and softer. Celis is actually joined, he didn't put any times in. But I feel like, actually, what I'm thinking about, I feel like my race starts are actually not too bad. So hopefully they can salvage something. Obviously, we will see. Love that line, it saves me all the time. We will see. Race strategy, yep, we're doing a 2-stop, but there's rain towards the end of the race, so I'm actually going to go softs, and that'll take me all the way to the rain. So I'm actually, well, everyone's going to be doing a 2-stop, so the rain has actually saved us there. Well, in saying that, 2-stop doesn't necessarily have to be the slower, but I mean, it kind of has to be, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm feeling confident. I feel like off the race start I'm definitely going to get this guy. I'm just going to give him all the space in the world and through turn 1, and then I'll have inside line through turn 2, and then it's game over. Hopefully. That's the plan anyway.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation.
Oh, I'm never actually sure what settings I should be running in the formation lap in terms of the battery and fuel mixture. Does it make a difference? Should I just leave it on hot lap? I feel like having your battery all the way up on a formation lap isn't really useful. But if that's what the game says, I just kind of meet them halfway and go to medium and standard. But, yeah, I don't really see any difference.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
tyres should be okay then.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed.
Here we go. Battery all the way up, fuel mix all the way down, and lights out. Don't get too much wheel spin, fuel mixture up, and we're away. Around the outside in turn 1 then, we're going to give all the space in the world. And bingo. So just try and keep ourselves out of trouble, keep away from track limits. Not too much, this starts costing us time, but I feel like by the end of the race, as long as we just keep our heads down, we should have an advantage of time penalties, probably up to about 12 seconds. So that's right free off the shelf. And in saying that, obviously, we need to avoid penalties ourselves. Whoa, I thought he was going to hit us there. Gonna look up the inside off of the back straight. Through we go then for the first time. Hard on the brakes, tyres are probably screaming right about now. Well, the tyres looking like starting to get into the yellows. Whoa, right through there, got a little bit wobbly. I do not like being on worn tyres when you're kind of sliding through corners and you just really don't have much control. It can snap away from you in the blink of an eye, and I really don't like it.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Tighter through there, I need to be earlier on the brakes. So we've got a little bit of a gap, and then behind Storm is a pretty big gap of probably about 5 to 6 seconds, I reckon.
A new strategy is available on the MFT.
No, Jeff.
Got that confirmed.
And we're going to softs. Come on, you should know this.
last lap for the race.
So Storm at the end of that lap has dropped back massively. I'm not sure what happened to him. But I definitely didn't get gas out of my own lap time. He must have made a mistake somewhere. Car is just drifting right now.
Expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
So those guys behind me are actually starting to kind of battle a little bit, and Ultimate is brought out the yellow flags. So I should just be able to kind of sail away with the win right now. I'm actually just going to dive into the pitch right now. Up and back down, 2.8 seconds, that's not bad at all. The Mercedes actually follows me into the pits there. He's also on the soft compound tires, so everyone in the lobby, or not everyone, at least us two, are looking out for the weather. First warning of the race there. I'm trying to suss out these soft compacted tyres. I'll get used to them. That just isn't fair at all, but okay. Drifted over the white lines I suppose, and I paid the price. So we got a 3-second time penalty, 5 laps into the race. And here we go. We're gonna push now and we'll get the biggest possible time advantage on the Red Bull ahead of us when he comes into the pits. Looking for a purple lap time as well I suppose. Braking early there, or earlier. I absolutely hate that corner, the tight right hander. So annoying. Why can you not just put a big, long, curve-in corner there? Why do you have to have a tight, little annoying hairpin sort of thing? Ugh. There you go, that's the purple lap time, so soft compound is looking good right now.
Keep this up. Plus 1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target plus 1.
So we've got a little bit of a decent gap then, just starting behind us. He was our biggest threat, I suppose, when we started to pull away from him. So as long as we kind of keep our head down, we should be on for the win. So Max Wheatley ahead of us, he's actually also on the soft compound, which is what he started on, so I'm not sure how long he's going to be on them for. As long as we keep this pace up, I don't see how we can come out ahead of us, so obviously that's just the main thing. So I'm not using any of my battery. Well, I am using some of it, but I'm not really pushing. Just want to kind of conserve it in the scenario that I spin out or something, and then I end up in a battle with someone, just something like that. If Max Wheatley starts to put in purple lap times, then I've got battery there to kind of push back at him. Because I am in the lead. I'm in the lead right now. 15 seconds behind the Red Bull, so that comfortably puts me ahead of him in the pit stops. So I'm just leading pace right now, not taking any risks, just staying where I am.
Out yet, but it is coming. Be careful. Okay, the gap behind is 7.
Turned in a little bit early there. I'm gonna go for a purple that time. Here we go. I'll see if I can put in another fastest lap. Clouds are starting to come over the track though. I would imagine rain would be here very soon. I'm going to pull out this lap actually. Nope.
Okay, gap to leader, 13.4 seconds.
That was a nice corner right there. This is a good lap so far. I'm happy with how this is going. We're on for a purple so far. It's actually starting to rain. Oh, it's pushing us wide. No, and I'm cutting the corners. Oh Jesus, the rain's come out of absolutely nowhere.
Okay, this is Jeff. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty.
Sorry, Jeff. Right, so now we really need to start paying attention. Ooh, sliding through those corners there.
Okay, even though we're seeing cars struggle in these conditions, if we pit for inters now, we're going to be too slow and we'll burn them out. Make the best of it for the time being. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How did I not cut this corner? Oh god. I don't think we got a time advantage.
Time penalty for that lap.
Oh well.
Confirmed.
I suppose intermediates it is then. We're only actually halfway through this race right now. So we're not in a rush to be putting on the full wet compounded tyre. But yeah, this is tricky. DRS is disabled. Not that anyone's actually getting it though. Jesus. Tyres have absolutely no grip whatsoever. Hey there. Scary.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline.
Thank you very much for that, boys. Quick stop as well. Alright. Max has actually stayed out on the soft tyres. No way is he getting away with that. Go, go, go. No. I'm not sure how we didn't get a warning for that there.
Tough race, but I know you're capable of getting more out of that car today. Dig deep, give us the best of your talent.
I've never heard Jeff say that before, actually. Oh, here's a question. Does Jeff get updated throughout the game? Like, does he get more sayings as the year goes on? Does Codemaster who voices Jeff? That's another question. Is it actually a guy called Jeff? Is he actually an engineer? Who is Jeff? And why is he called Jeff? Is there a reason why he's called Jeff? I'm talking to myself, I don't know why I'm even saying that. There you go, so Max is into the pits. And we're going to fly past him and retake first place. Thank you, Max. Easy on the throttle. And we're gone. A little bit late on the brakes through there.
We've pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. Just managed the gap to the car behind. We think he's got a time penalty.
So 10 laps to go.
We could see the rain getting worse in around 5 minutes. Heavy rain on its way. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Copy. We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment. We've been awarded a time penalty, go against our finishing time at the end of the race. We're happy with the current tyre condition. They should last a while yet, so don't worry about them. us is 1.2 seconds. They're on old Inters. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 44.0. They have a time penalty of 9.0.
Oh, I'm getting bored.
This lap, so push now.
Looks like we're on for a race then, lads. He's actually done a really good job to catch me up if I'm not being cocky. I felt like I was totally in control about 10 laps ago or something.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed. Tries to overtake you, he has a time penalty. Reaching the point where you're going to start aquaplaning with those tyres. We think you're alright for now, but it might not be long before we switch to the full wets.
Whoa! Holy! A big wobble there. Back end really didn't like coming through that corner at that sort of speed.
This downpour will last for another 10 minutes, then we expect conditions will transition to light rain.
Alright. So right now I'm just kind of staying where I am. I'm trying to save a little bit of fuel as well, just for when he does that eventually come up for a fight. I am ready for it. But there is only 5 laps remaining, so actually, do you think we will pit for full wets? It's getting to that point where if it's not in the next couple laps, then It will never come, so it'll be interesting to see what Jeff tells us to do, because I feel like if it gets to lap 25 and he's still not told us to come into the pits, then I don't think either of us will be coming into the pits at all. I'm just sliding through there. Oh. I don't want to. I want to brake earlier, so that I can control my speed. I've lost it. Race gone. Race over. Into the wall. Tires off.
Okay, box.
No.
We're adjusting the strategy. Come in this lap.
I don't know how I didn't lose my tyre right there.
Box for a new one.
22 laps later and it's all down the drain.
The gap to the car behind is 23.2 seconds.
Damn it, man.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Max is going to be absolutely jumping. There is only, I believe, 3 of us left in this race, but what can you do?
Your lap times are falling off. We want you to pit in.
Oh, I never even put full weights on either. Fuck!
Go now.
Jesus, I've even lost second place. Right, here we go then. No time to waste. See if I can catch Storm. I won't be able to, but I'll see what I can do. Jesus Christ. The grip is absolutely nowhere to be found right now. We're only... Fucking hell.
The car behind has a time penalty. Don't fight him for track position. We don't want an off.
The car behind isn't even in the race, Jeff. He's 40 seconds behind me. He's 5 minutes behind me. Jesus. Oh, I went wide through the air. That'll be another 3-second time penalty for me. Nope. I don't know if it's my setup or if everyone's having a problem through there, but the back end really does not like that corner at all. It's probably just me. Oh, quality, so my rear wing's broken. Oh my goodness, this is tragic. Down on fuel now. It's all falling apart. Oh, it storms into the pits. So that's second place for us again, I suppose.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Storm, why would you do 24 laps and then just leave? This is dreadful. Oh, look at that. One tyre over the line. 5 seconds, there you go. Thank you very much.
The rain should lighten up soon. We're seeing light rain in around 2 minutes. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. The distance to the leader is
Alright, race over. So we got second place, but we also got last place.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One. And that's another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes.
Alright, so thanks guys for not watching, I suppose, but that's round 10. Season 2 is done. Yeah, so in a week's time we start off with Season 3 again. I've got standings all lined up, the roster, the championship is all ready to go. We've got a few updates to all those sort of things, how it's laid out, everything's changing. Website's going to be a little bit different, everything's changing, new roster, what have you. But yeah, so I'll see you all in a week's time. It's round number 1, where the calendar will be revealed to all. So suspenseful that is, but anyway, yeah, so I'll see you guys in 1 week for round number 1, Season 3 of SWE League. See ya.